when a hunter goes to hunt, he covers himself with camouflage to present himself to the animal he's looking for as part of the scenery. He learns the calls of the birds, the sounds that the animals make, and he makes those sounds to attract the animal to be shot by his arrows or shot by his gun. And so, our God, who is the divine hunter who wants to shoot us with the arrows of love, comes to our earth and he learns our crazy language and he tries to lure us to his trap of love. And the animals respond to the call. He calls us sheep, not a very flattering title. And he imitates our language, and the sheep respond to the shepherd. They don't speak gibberish like we do, but they speak bleating, and they bleep back to the shepherd, content that they recognize he recognizes them and mentions their name, and so they bleep back. And that's what prayer is all about. It's just bleeping back to the shepherd, we who are sheep. And today I would like to spend a little time talking about the job that we will have during May of the Rosary, because the Rosary is our bleeping back to God the words that we found that He said to us. A messenger came to the most beautiful woman that our race ever produced, and he says something to her very strange. He says, Ave, salus, salve, health and well to you. This is a greeting that the angel says. And then he says, full of grace, full of the power that mercy and love that comes from God only can give to those who are full of this power. And why would you not want to be near a person who's filled with God's power of mercy and love? He then says, the Lord be with you. Adonai, with you. So Mary is with God. God is with Mary. An angel calls her full of grace, full of the power. And then when she goes and takes that message, because when you have love, you can't keep it to yourself. It just overflows. She flew to her cousin. And when this person in the Bible sees Mary, this Elizabeth, she says, blessed are you. Barakat. Barakat in Hebrew and Aramaic means you can bend the knee. We say that to God. Blessed are you, God. What a strange thing for us to say. We bend our knee to you, God. That's makes sense. But that God would put those words in the mouth, the Holy Spirit would put those words in the mouth of a human being toward another human being. Elizabeth says that about Mary. Barakat, blessed are you. I bend my knee to you. If the words of the Bible tell us that it's okay for Elizabeth to bend her knee, then is it not okay for us to bend our knee and call Mary blessed? And what happens when Mary is taken into the home of Elizabeth? As John took Mary into his home, Elizabeth did it a long time before John, 33 years before. The baby in her womb leapt for joy. You want your children to leap for joy, bring Mary into your home. The reason our children don't leap for joy is we keep Mary out of our houses. We're so careful to worship only Jesus. We don't have any praise for Mary, whom He praised through the angel's voice, whom He called blessed. We cannot call blessed through Elizabeth's voice, He calls through the angel full of grace. We cannot call full of grace. We're just doing what the Holy Spirit teaches us to do. We're bleeping like poor sheep, but our hearts leap with joy when we come across the one who is the most beautiful woman in the world.